Hello and welcome back to another episode of Van Life with Daniel. Waking up a little bit early today because we're going to try to get a couple things done today, or see a couple things I should say, go a couple different places. Last night we slept in an Anytime Fitness parking lot. That was not lit at all, but it's okay, we were safe, nobody bothered us. And it didn't get too cold last night. I think the low was 25 degrees. But we're going to try to see a couple different places today. The first one I think is going to be Bishop Castle, which is a castle that was single-handedly, I believe, built by one man throughout his lifetime. It's open to the public and I think it should be free. Of course, I'm sure they would appreciate donations. Second, we're going to try to make it to Great Sand Dunes National Park here in southern Colorado, and then also this UFO lookout tower that I found on Google that's not too far from there. And then if they'll let us, we're going to try to camp there, because I think if you make like a donation or whatever, they'll allow you. I think I have like 20 bucks, so hopefully that should be enough. We're going to try to hit up all these places. The driving is going to take the most amount of time, so let's get on the road. Alright, well, we made it here to Bishop Castle, and this thing is absolutely insane. I mean, it's a lot bigger in person than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was tall, but wow, that is crazy. Man, look at those people way up there. There's not too many people here, which is, of course, awesome because it's off-season, but I am starving because all I've had this morning to eat was a banana, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make myself a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Looks like we're a little bit of an angle, so we're going to have to strap that back up. I think I forgot one thing. I was supposed to try to pick up a toaster today so I could toast my bread, but I think we're just going to have to try to do it here on the pan first. Can we get two at a time? Kind of. Not really. We'll squeeze them. Alright, I think those look good enough. I don't really need them super toasty. Just wanted them not soft. But yeah, they're starting to get browned a little bit, at least on that side. There's our breakfast sandwich. We got bacon, egg, 2 pieces of cheddar cheese, and I like my eggs with ketchup on it. I think it gives it a good taste, which is weird because for the longest time I remember my mom used to give us scrambled eggs, and I don't know if it was my dad or my mom or what, but you would put squirt ketchup over the top of scrambled eggs, and I used to like it, and then I started hating it, and now I like it again. Perfect. Grab a little orange juice as well. Right, well, I just absolutely devoured that breakfast sandwich. Let's go check out this castle. This thing is absolutely massive. I read online, I think it says it's with that spire at the top. It's about 160 feet tall. Let's take a look at the terms and conditions. We are on private property. But I already read that, so let's keep going. So, Bishop Castle was built entirely by one person named Jim Bishop. And I believe he started it when he was 25 years old and was building it up until the time of his very recent passing in November of this past year, 2024. I think I may have went the wrong way. Okay, so this is the main entrance here. And I have no idea what that says. It's got a gate. I wonder if it works. And I guess that's supposed to be a moat. I don't think that got completed. But yeah, that's the main entrance right there. This is the way we were supposed to go, not up the ice. Please donate. Do they have a donation box? I think it might be that there. We'll have to find some money in the van later.
Stainless steel warmer trays from the hospital, and he took each warmer tray and cut it into 8 D-shaped scales, and then pop riveted each one to the metal frame. There was like something like 12,000 hand-driven pop rivets in the dragon alone. I have this theory that
So I think this is technically the first floor, or maybe the second, I don't know, because we did have to go up a set of spiral stairs to get up here. But it's got this kind of, I don't know, it looks like a church because there's stained glass here, and I don't know if these are people who made donations or had their weddings here, because I looked up online, it says you can have your wedding ceremonies here. Pretty massive first room here. We're just getting started. There's just chickens roaming around down there. Look at this. Should we go up here? Oh. Oh wow, check out this place. Maybe this is where they would do weddings if you had one, actually. I think this would be a lot cooler. So right now we're walking around the outside of that room that we were just in. It's got this balcony made out of steel, I suppose. I suppose this was supposed to be some sort of elevator, because you can see the metal cabling here and the elevator boxes down there. Oh, and there's goats. What the? Animals around here too. Whoa. Just almost stepped through that hole right there. Yikes. Look at this spiral staircase. It's so narrow. I have no idea where I'm going right now, but I'm trying to make it to the top somehow. Alright, this is low-key kind of scary, not gonna lie. We are all the way at the top right now. Oh, this thing's all shaking too. Oh man. Look at how high up we are. Hopefully you can hear me because it's pretty windy up here, but holy crap. Really nice views up here though. Woo! You guys want to look down? There you go. Oh, man, it's cold. You got some other sections down there, but this is definitely the high point up here, so you can see where I was just now. It is quite the view from up here, and it is so far down. That is kind of freaky. But a little more history about the place, and I guess its purpose now is obviously Jim, or Mr. Bishop, fought a lot of regulations to build this place and keep it free. And there was a sign down there talking about all the things that he had to go through to make this happen, like legally, and obviously not including just the work itself. It really is a testament to having a dream and seeing it through no matter what. To me, that's really inspiring, especially with doing YouTube, because it's not always easy. I don't always feel like making videos. I don't always feel like traveling or getting up or doing anything sometimes. But I have a dream and I want to see it through. So this is the spiral staircase to get up to the tower, and look, there's like holes in it. They say climb at your own risk, which I did. But the spiral staircase is crazy high. I mean, you can't even really tell what the top is from here. We're not at the bottom yet, but we're not as high as we were before. There's the van down there. She's so cute. So that's where we climbed up to. The spire's way, not there, way up there. And we're still probably a good 50 feet plus off the ground. All right, but I think I've had my fill. Let's get back down, back to the van. These stairs are so steep. Look, each step is like half my foot. They do have Wi-Fi here, so you can actually donate, which I'm gonna do now. Look, they got goats here too. What's up, buddy? It reminds me of when we used to have goats. Hey. Yeah, I don't have food for them now, so they don't care about me. All right, well, we're heading back down the mountain here from the Bishop Castle, and we're gonna try to make it to Great Sand Dunes National Park. That whole area and where I'm heading is just kind of really desolate, so I don't think there's much out there. So we're gonna try to stop and get some gas and probably pick up some lunch. I don't really feel like making anything for lunch today. Then we're gonna make some udon noodles. I am cheating, okay? I'm gonna just admit that. I'm using a pre-packaged udon noodle soup from Costco, but we're gonna be doing it up nice, adding some extra things into it. So it'll be good, especially since it's cold. Well, we are in the town of Blanca now. We're about I think like 25 minutes from Great Sand Dunes, but I'm getting hungry. So I'm stopping here at Lou's Diner in this small town. It's like the only restaurant here. So let's go inside and get something to eat. Could I get a double bacon cheeseburger?
Yeah, you want a price?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then what kind of, does that come with a drink?
Iced tea.
I'll get a Sprite. That's
Sprite?
fine. Thank you.
You said double bacon, right?
Uh-huh.
All your basketball games scheduled.
This burger's pretty good. Pretty standard. Double bacon cheeseburger. We gotta hurry and finish this up so we can make it to the visitor center before they close at Great Sand Dunes, because they close at 4:30. Thank you. You too, thank you. I am stuffed. Okay, let's teleport to the visitor center. Alright, well, we are at the visitor center right now. We already went inside and got myself a nice magnet and also paid for an annual national park pass on the way in. We're gonna go drive over to the dunes right now. I would like to climb them, but I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. It will just go out there a little bit. Driving up to them, they look fake. I don't know, it's just, they look too, like, perfect and clean. It just doesn't look real. Alright, well, I didn't have enough time to change the corduroy pants and chucks, so they're gonna get sand all in them. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's a little cold out. So I'm not really sure how far we're gonna make it, but because we don't really have that much time, it's almost 4 o'clock. But we'll see. Alright, I've made the executive decision that we are not going to climb to the top because it's going to take way too long. We got some cool views. And it is windy as shit here. Normally I would climb to the top, but it is getting a little windy and well, I'll talk to you guys when I get back to the van. Well, I got about 2 pounds of sand inside each of my shoes right now, and sand in my mouth and all over my cameras and stuff, which was to be expected. We didn't go very far. There's another view of the dunes for you. It's very relaxing to look at it from inside the van. But I ended up talking with 2 other people that are traveling around right now on vacation in their van as well, and they told me that there's a hot springs near the town of Hooper, which isn't too far from that UFO tower that I was trying to go check out. Google Maps said that that UFO tower closes at 4 o'clock, and it's 4:30 right now. So I'm gonna drive that way and cross my fingers and hope and see if we can find something. I'm gonna find a campsite for the night because it's gonna start getting dark soon.
Continue on Colorado 17 for 9 miles.
Okay, I think we're here. They got little alien statues all over the place. Campers only after 5 p.m. Please put your trash in the dumpster. I think we should be good here. There's like nobody else here, but... Ugh. you're reading this sign or taking pictures, you're on the property and owe an admission. Ah, here we go. $20 per night per tent or camper. Okay, well, we'll fill this out. Yeah, so there's nobody else here but me and probably the people that live here in those houses over there or something, whoever owns this place. They do have porta potties, so I will be able to use the bathroom if I need to. Kind of do already, actually. They had envelopes up there at the front, so I'm gonna go drop this off on there. It's $20 a night, but the UFO sighting tower is like way over there. Not that. That's the sign that says 10 miles per hour slow, aliens at play. Come on. There we go. Let's see if we see any UFOs tonight. Yep, so it's just us, the one lone camper here, all by ourselves. Well, I have got to get these shoes off because they have so much sand in them. And I didn't even walk very far. Normally, I'm definitely the type to want to climb to the top of the dune, but we should have woken up a little bit earlier. Yeah, these socks are coming off too. How does all this sand get into my sock even? I guess it's just so fine. It goes right through. No, you're not allowed to see my feet. So we didn't quite make it to our 3 destinations that we were going to try to make it to today. I mean, we are here at the UFO Watchtower, but it's too dark to show you guys anything. So I will show you guys in the morning instead. Gotta find a spot for our new magnet here. Let's just throw them down here. But the nice thing about magnets is you can move them around, which is why I started buying these for the fridge. It's only 5:30, so I'm not really hungry right now, so I'm going to break out my Switch and play some video games. Here you go, doggy. So I'm just playing Minecraft right now, and it's been quite a while since I've played this, and I actually updated it last night just in case. But surprisingly, we actually do have cell signal here, and it's not bad considering we're like in the middle of nowhere in the San Luis Valley here in southern Colorado. I'm getting kind of hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and start making our udon noodles here in a second as soon as I save the game. Look at my beautiful dirt hut. All right, it's time to save. Let's get out of here. Okay, game time is over. It's time to eat now. Dude, how do I have sand on my countertops? I didn't even, like, the sand gets everywhere. Just know that. If you ever visit any sand dunes ever, it's gonna get everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Like I mentioned before, today's meal is udon noodle soup, which we do have some pre-made udon here, so we're just gonna boil some water, but we're also gonna add in some extra ingredients, and I'm going to attempt to soft boil the last egg that I have in my refrigerator. So hopefully this goes well. I've never done this before. Wish me luck. I think this small one should do, honestly. I mean, we're just boiling water and 1 egg, so that should be fine. And in goes our water. Wow, that is hot already. There we go. Fan is definitely at an angle right now because it wants to go that way. So we're supposed to let this guy boil in here for about 5 to 7 minutes. I set a timer for 5 minutes on my phone, and I'm pretty sure the egg's supposed to be covered in water, but I don't know. Well, we're gonna see what happens. Then after that, we're gonna take it out and put it in some cold water to cool off. But we're gonna add butter, sesame oil, salt, pepper, chives, and hopefully our soft-boiled egg, if that comes out properly. Time is up on our eggs, so I'm going to attempt to take it out of the water and put it in cold water. And close it off, and this should be ready in about 4 minutes. Alright, now the moment of truth with this. Either it's going to be completely hard-boiled, or I'm going to make a mess when I try to open it. Kind of feels like really soft inside. I don't know about this, man. Oh no! That is not cooked all the way through. Not at all. Well, that's a fail. Just gonna have to set them there. Well, that just goes to show you, not everything goes as planned. Actually, for me, things hardly ever go as planned. But that was my last egg too, so I'm not even, like, I mean, I could probably put it in there, but I don't think that's gonna be good for me. I mean, I'm fine with eating raw eggs, like in smoothies and stuff, but this guy's like really watery. So, unfortunately, our egg was unsalvageable. It's sitting in the sink, a testament to my failure. I suppose it would have been better if I overdid it versus underdid it, but it's okay. Our soup still turned out looking good, even though it's 99%, you know, store-bought, store-made. Like having simple meals sometimes that are still tasty. Contrary to popular belief, I do not always like making complicated recipes that take 2 hours. But this is good. Adding that little bit of butter actually adds an interesting flavor to the noodles. I've never tried that before, and I think that was the right call. And to balance it out, we have a cactus cooler. Cheers. Haven't had one of those in a while. Alright, well, dinner's officially over, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed, go to wash some dishes, and we're going to try to get to bed early tonight because we got an early day ahead of us tomorrow morning. And maybe we'll see some UFOs tonight. Well, good morning. We are emptying out our shoes from our sand dune excursion yesterday. Actually didn't get too much sand in them because we didn't go very far. But it's a lot later than I wanted to wake up right now. I don't know if this ever happens to any of you guys, but it's like I wake up, check my phone, and it's like maybe 10-15 minutes before I know I set my alarm, go back to sleep, and wake up like an hour or 2 hours later, and the alarm never went off, or it's like on snooze, but it's silent. I don't know. It is what it is. We're awake now. Still gotta show you one more thing, and then we're gonna end the video off here. Over there is the UFO watchtower, and there's also a bunch of, I think, art installations, and people leave peace offerings there for the aliens. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drive up a little bit closer just because I don't really feel like taking the time to walk all the way over there because there is parking. And as you can see, we have a very clear view of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains there. They've got a little bit of cloud covering on them, but they are still gorgeous this time of year. Snow-capped and beautiful. Farm trailer here with an alien on it. There's all kinds of decorations and stuff here. Old farm equipment and things with aliens on it. I suppose that's supposed to be a crash-landed UFO. A lot of other stuff out here too. Peace offerings for the aliens, if you will. Is that a tarot card? Or tarot? I don't know how you say that. We'll put it out there. Seriously sunburnt rubber ducky. Huh. Maybe I do have something to leave here. We got a flying saucer here. And I don't think we saw any UFOs last night, although the sky was extremely dark. You could see a lot of stars. According to Wikipedia, a cattle farmer opened this place and named Judy. People had been illegally camping on her property trying to see UFOs here, so she opened this place up. People leave in license plates. I don't think I can do that. Hey, we got a Canada license plate, Manitoba, Illinois, Missouri, Florida, New Jersey, of course, Colorado plates since we're in Colorado. Ah, okay, so there's a sign here that tells us a little bit about the garden. I'm not really sure what it means. Something about psychics, but you can pause it there if you want to read it. We gotta put this tarot card back or else we're gonna have bad karma apparently. It blew out, so we're just replacing it where it probably came from. Here, we'll put it under these coins so it doesn't fly away. There we go, perfect.
September 1967, she didn't come in with the herd. It was right here in the valley. When they found her, she was stripped completely clean after 3 days. They found her, she was stripped completely clean from her nose all the way up to the area of the top of her shoulder between the second and third rib. Her carcass as well as the area around her tested positive for radiation.
Oh,
A
wow.
local veterinarian did an autopsy on her, and her brains, her internal organs, her sex organs, and pituitary glands were all missing. Less than 100 feet from where they found her was what looked like a crop circle. So she's traveled around. This is her forever home, so no matter what happens with the business or anything else, she'll never leave the property.
So it's supposed that this was done by aliens.
Based on the stuff that I told you,
Right.
they determined that it was a probability that it could have been UFO related, and they documented her as the first livestock mutilation. I'm sure there were some before her, and there's been a lot after her, but there's a news article there, it says horse autopsy, and then we've got a lot of information, paraphernalia on her in the books in here. So,
Okay.
if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Got a lot of news articles here to read. Are they real? This is kind of what he was talking about here. Horse autopsy. Air Force defends its UFO work. Interesting.
Is it Hooper?
Hooper. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that little town right there is Hooper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not the best signal here.
Right.
So I suppose you could come out here up top and look for UFOs and be a great place to see one, I think, especially with all these things here to attract them. Possibly. I think I'm gonna buy a souvenir here. Hopefully they take card. I think they should. We need some decorations for the van. Right, well, we got ourselves a little alien guitarist friend. A reminder to me to practice my guitar. I think I'm gonna try to find more decorations for the van. So I kind of been slacking on doing that, and although the van looks nice and clean, I think it could use some personality, so we're gonna find a place for this guy somewhere. All right, well, I found something I can leave behind, this extra spatula, so if you ever come through Hooper, we're coming down, we're up Highway 17 here in southern Colorado in the San Luis Valley. Come check out the UFO Watchtower and leave something of your own for the aliens. You know, I don't know, maybe they like to cook too. But I think we're gonna end the video off here at the UFO Watchtower. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Yo, the goat got out. What? He followed these people all the way to their car. That is hilarious.